Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into a skill that is an absolute game changer for any student, paraphrasing. Let's get right into how you can master it.
So, let's be real for a second. Have you ever just stared at a paragraph, knowing you have to put it in your own words, and your mind just goes blank? Yeah. If that sounds familiar, I promise you, you are not alone. It's a super common hurdle, but it's one we're about to clear easy.
So what is paraphrasing, really? Well, think about it like this. You see a hilarious TikTok, but your friend missed it. You wouldn't just repeat the audio word for word, right? No! You'd explain what happened, why it was funny, you'd give them the gist in your own words. That's exactly what paraphrasing is. Taking someone else's idea and explaining it your way while making sure the original meaning stays perfectly intact. Okay, so to make this totally stress-free, we're going to break it all down into a foolproof 5-step method. Seriously, think of this as your go-to guide for getting paraphrasing right every single time.
Here we go. Step 1, read it. And I don't mean just skim it. Read it a couple of times until you really, truly get the core message. Then, step 2, note it. Just jot down the main ideas, the absolute key points. Now, step 3 is the magic part. Write it. Put that original text away, like hide it, and write your version completely from memory. This is what forces you to use your own voice. Next, you got to check it. Pull the original back out and compare. If your version sounds a little too close for comfort, it's time to switch things up. And finally, the golden rule, step 5, cite it. Always give credit to the original source.
All right, now that you've got that 5-step foundation, let's add a few pro tips to your toolkit. Think of these as little power-ups to make the whole process even smoother.
Here are 4 tricks that make a huge difference. First, just start your sentence in a different way. It's so simple, but it works. Second, use synonyms. Swap out a word like popular for well-liked or enjoyed. Third, change up the sentence structure. You could flip the order of the ideas around. And fourth, play with the sentence length. If you're looking at a long, winding sentence, try breaking it into 2 shorter ones. These are your secret weapons for making the text truly your own. Okay, theory is great and all, but seeing these tricks work in the real world is what really makes it click. So let's take a look at a real example. Check this out. The original says, YouTube has become extremely popular. See how our paraphrased version starts differently? Teens really enjoy YouTube. We flipped it. We also swapped words. Extremely popular became really enjoy, and endless entertainment turned into tons of fun videos. It's the same core idea, but it sounds completely fresh and new. See how that works?
Now, let's quickly clear up something that trips a lot of people up: the difference between paraphrasing and quoting. Getting this right is so important.
It's actually pretty simple. Paraphrasing, over on the left, is all about using your own words. It shows you actually understood the material. No quotation marks necessary. Quoting, on the other hand, is when you copy the author's words exactly. You only do this when their specific phrasing is just too good or too important to change, and you always have to put it in quotation marks.
So why does this all matter? Well, here's the thing. Most of the time, you're going to want to paraphrase. It's just better. It proves to your teacher that you didn't just find a sentence and copy it, you actually processed the information. And maybe most importantly, it keeps your writing sounding like you.
Whew, okay. We've gone through the steps, the tricks, all the good stuff. Now, let's just boil it all down into one simple little mantra you can remember every time.
This is it. This is all you need to remember. Read it, get it, write it, check it, cite it. See how we swapped note it for get it? That's because understanding is the most important part of this whole process. This is your mental checklist. Run through these 5 things and you'll never feel stuck again.
And remember, this is a skill. It's like learning anything new. It might feel a little clunky or slow the first few times you do it, and that is perfectly okay. But I promise, with a little practice, it'll become automatic. It'll just be a natural part of how you write. You have totally got this.
Because really, learning to paraphrase well is about so much more than just avoiding plagiarism. It makes you a sharper thinker and a way more confident writer. You've got the tools now. So the only question left is, are you ready to make your writing shine?